Well, hello guys. So today I got something very nice, very interesting. So it's not any of those two VCRs here, which are very nice, very interesting. Those two VCRs, but it's what's on top of these two VCRs. So what is this in this carrying case? It's a camcorder. Oh, a JVC camcorder. What is it? A VHS-C camcorder? A mini DV? I put the carrying case there. Oh, a Super VHS-C camcorder. Pretty awesome. Yeah, this is a JVC S-VHS-C camcorder that I found on Kijiji. This camcorder is fully working. I tested it. And well, I found this camcorder and I've been wanting like a working vintage camcorder. And well, I found this camcorder on Kijiji. It was there for $90 Canadian. And well, I wrote to the person and I offered $30, and the person accepted. So I got this cool camcorder for $30, which is a pretty good price. But I will not have paid more than $30 for it, because since it's a vintage camcorder, you never know if the capacitors will fail or if it will stop working. Like, I don't know if you remember my Canon 8mm camcorder, which is in this bag here. This camcorder, it was fully working when I bought it, but then it stopped working after like less than 1 week. The mechanism still works, but the picture when playing a tape and also recording is no longer working. It completely stopped working, and that suddenly. So I hope the same thing will not happen with this camcorder. But well, at least I paid only $30 for it, and I would not have paid more than this. So this is pretty nice. At the moment it's fully working, and also even the battery is working. And well, here on the bottom there is the model number, but there is no manufacturing date. The model number is GR-SXM37U. So yeah, the manufacturing date is not written there, but I will guess that it's from around 2003 or 2004. So there you have a viewfinder, and I think this is not a CRT, but it is black and white. So it's probably a LCD viewfinder, but it's just a black and white. And so here on the side there is the functions like you have on most cassette camcorders. You have play and the VCR mode and off, and the VCR mode you have auto and manual. So auto, there is no manual setting that you can set, and manual, well, you can use all the manual setting and functions that are on this, like manual focus and the date display and the special effects on the screen. And the record button is here, like on all camcorders. Here the speaker. And now on the top you have the VCR functions. So you have a stop, eject, play, pause, fast forward, rewind. And here the zoom. And here a button, it says 5-second recording, so it probably just records for 5 seconds. And here the menu, and also the volume. When you're playing a tape, you adjust the volume with this. And this is a button to use the manual function. It says focus /TBC. So probably this activates the manual focus, and also the enables and disables the TBC. So the TBC it stands for time-based corrector. So this is a very cool function, and I think all the JVC VHS-C camcorders from the 2000s have that function, TBC. So it basically corrects the shakiness in the screen. So this was found on like a high-end VCRs, but like none of the VCRs that I currently have that function. It was only like on the high-end VCRs, like for example the Panasonic AG 1970. That one was a very high-end VCR. I wish I had something like that. And so this knob, well, you can navigate in the menu with this, and you can press this knob like this. You can press it, and it will go in the menu, and then by turning this you can navigate in the menu and press it to like select a function in the menu. I tested it, and here you have the lens. There is the cover that you can remove, and here there is a light. It is a LED light, and here's the microphone. And here there is a screen that you can open there. There's where you insert your tape. So you press and hold the eject button to eject. So this is a camcorder. It's similar to the camcorder that my parents had when I was a child, like in the early 2000s. In 2002, I think my parents bought it. A JVC VHS-C camcorder. It was like that, but I think it was not S-VHS. It was older, and it looked kinda different. But it had the battery on the back, and here it had a CRT display. It had a CRT viewfinder. The buttons here did not look like that. They were like placed differently, and also this knob here was it was different, so it was not identical to that the VHS-C camcorder that my parents used to have. But I know it has the same chassis, the same tape transport. So right here behind this, you have the video and the video output, AV, the video, audio, and here S-video, because it's a S-VHS, so you have a video output. And well, here you have the power DC input, so you can use this camcorder while it's charging. And well, I really like this type of like setup, because you can charge the battery while it's installed on the unit. And also I really like these outputs that you have like actual RCA connectors on the unit, instead of having like a very strange plug. So I just use the standard RCA plug. So I really like that this camcorder has these plugs on the unit itself. Like this is unlike my Hitachi VHS camcorder that from 1986. That is it's in this suitcase there. That one has a special plug. So right now we're going to turn on the camera. So I will open this and I'll put it in camera mode. So now you can see my VCRs that are in front of the camera. So this is working very well. And here's the date. You can't really see it very well because of like I'm filming the screen. I've already set the date. And you can it starts in 1980, so you can put the date 1980, even though this camcorder is from like the 2000s. And I don't know what is the limit, what is the date limit, but you can put it in 2018. So right now I'm going to go in the menu. So here you can change the rec mode, SP and EP. Pretty cool. Most people use the EP speed because you had like 3 times more tape recording time. And the light. So it's not a button for the light. This is pretty strange. It uses a function in the menu. I'm currently turning it on and off. It doesn't make really a lot of light. It lags just a bit. Like, I mean, the camcorder that my parents had, it was the JVC. It has like it did not have a LED light. It was an incandescent light, and well, I think it produced more light than this, and it also had a button that was around here on the unit. You have here all these functions. The title, now it's they are in French, so you cannot customize it. You have the choice in these titles. And well, system menu. This I don't really know what this function changes. And here the brightness of the screen. And what I really like those kind of screens on the vintage camcorders. And here you can select to display or not the time and date. And here the second menu. So here you can enable and disable the S-VHS and the S-VHS ET function. I don't know what ragtime does. So now exit. So the optical zoom is it's working pretty well. As you can see, the focus works very well. So this is what I like with these cameras from the 2000s. Like the JVC camcorders from the early 2000s are the best ones. I really like those. And also the Panasonic, I think they are very good too. Like the VCR King Anthony, he has a Panasonic VHS-C camcorder that his parents had in the year 2000 when he was born. And well, now we're going to try to record the tape with the camcorder with the Super VHS ET mode. This Mitsubishi VCR can play Super VHS tapes. It has the Super VHS quasi playback function. It's not written on the front, but it does play them pretty well. Now I just put the camera on VCR mode, and I will open this. So it sounds exactly like the one that my parents used to have. So it's the same chassis. I really like the sound. You don't hear that anymore. Now I'll rewind it to the beginning, and you can see that the rewind is very slow. It does not go faster than this. And it seems that there is no tape start sensor, because it detects the tape start by it continues running, and it feels that it blocks. So there is no optical sensor. And now I'll put it on the VCR mode, on the camera mode manual. You can see here it says that it will record in Super VHS ET. You might hear people talking in the background. There's people upstairs. So right now the camera is recording in S-VHS ET mode. And well, right now it's with the VHS-C camcorder. I'm filming my camcorder, my other JVC camcorder recording. this one so you can see. I think you saw me. So this camera right here is much smaller than this one. So now I will stop recording and I'll play the tape in this camcorder, then in my Mitsubishi VCR. So I'll just switch camera. It's in very good condition too. It's very slow, it does not go faster than this. And now I will plug it to my CRT TV. I will use the AV cables. Now it's plugged to my TV. Talking in the background. There's people upstairs. So right now the camera is recording in S-VHS ET mode. Oh, and now it's on pause. And well, you can hear like a noise when it like when it records, when it turns, like it does a noise, and you can hear it in the mic. So I don't know what causes this. Like I don't think it's normal, but like if you record, for example, in a party where there is a lot of noise, well, you will not hear that sound in the camera. So yeah, like the mechanism is doing a noise when turning, and you can hear it. And the other JVC camcorder that I used to have, my parents used to have, it also did something like that. It did not do exactly that sound. Like now you can hear that it does like a tapping sound, but the other camera that I had, and my parents had, it did like a continuous sound when recording, when turning. And well, right now it's with the VHS-C camcorder, I'm filming my camcorder, my other JVC camcorder recording. This one, so you can see. My VHS-C adapter. So right now the camera is recording in S-VHS ET mode. And well, right now it's with the VHS-C camcorder, I'm filming my. So you can see it's working just fine. So in this case you have there is a S-video cable, and it's like I think it's like a heavy duty cable. It's like a good quality cable. It probably came with the camera. And in this there is just a normal AV cable, and here's the power adapter. So yeah, this is pretty nice. You don't need a separate charger to it. You you charge the battery while it's on the camera. And well, you can of course use the camera with no battery. So right now I'm going to plug the S-Video cable to this TV here, this HD TV. So right now the S-VHS camcorder is plugged to my TV with the S-Video cable. So you can see the picture here, and well you can see that if I come closer, you can see pretty clearly the date and clock. Like this, you can see it pretty clearly because it's on S-Video, but the picture quality itself is not like you can't really tell it's S-Video. It's it's not really HD. Like I mean, when I plug this JVC camcorder here to this TV with the regular RCA cable, well, the picture quality looks better than this. So with this picture quality, does the S-VHS function really does a difference? I'm not that sure. Because this does not look like a very high picture quality. I mean, this camcorder has better quality than this with S-Video. And well, this JVC camcorder it does not have a RCA plugs on the camcorder. It has like a video jack cable, like an earphone jack, but it outputs video. So yeah, it is the type of cable that at one end you have RCA cables like this, and at the other end that you plug in the camera, it's like an earphone plug. Oh, it's paused. And well, right now with the VHS-C camcorder, I'm filming my camcorder, my other JVC camcorder recording this one, so you can see. So is the picture quality really better than a regular VHS camcorder, a regular VHS-C camcorder, no S-VHS? Well, I can't really tell. This camera right here is much smaller than this one. So now I will stop recording and I'll play the tape in this camcorder, then in my Mitsubishi VCR. So I'll just you can hear it, the clicking noise. So I can't really tell that the picture is better than a regular VHS-C camcorder. But probably you could play S-VHS ET recordings, so you can record with the S-VHS VCR on a VHS-C tape and play it in this with the good quality. Well, one thing that I like to do with VHS-C camcorders is that you can record with a VCR and a VHS-C tape with the VHS-C adapter, and play that tape in the VHS-C camcorder. So now what I did is that I record from my Mitsubishi VCR to the Gold Star VCR, from this tape to this one with the VHS-C adapter, and I recorded Mario recordings, and now I'm going to play it in the VHS-C camcorder. Pretty awesome. Mario Kart Double Dash playing on a VHS-C camcorder. Well, I find that pretty awesome. The pose quality is not extremely good. You can see it does lines, probably because it's only a 2-head drum in this. Even though it's S-VHS, it's only 2-head and mono. So you might hear some hitting noise coming from upstairs. So now I'll show you what the tape mechanism looks like. You can see it from there, and I'm not going to open the camcorder because I don't want to break it. It's working. So I'll just show the mechanism through this the cassette slot. So you can see the mechanism pretty well. You can see there is a cam gear there, and the loading motor is located like it's placed vertically here at the back the back left of the mechanism. And here you can see the pinch roller. Like the diameter is very small of this pinch roller. This is very special. The pinch roller is very small. It's like a 5mm of diameter, or like a 1/4 inch, about that. So it's very small. I don't know why full-size VHS VCRs don't have a pinch roller that small. So you can see like a gear here and there, a cam gear, and if I press the eject button, you will be able to see them turn a little bit. I'll try to film it as good as possible. So that's quite interesting. And well, now that's pretty much the end of my video, and I'll say you bye.